why I said that N.K. Bose, though he has talked about culture, castes, and civilizations, but a broad category and focus of his writings suggests that he focuses much on civilization. He has talked about caste, but not in a strict sense of structural functionalism. He says that it is a civilizational unity. So caste work as a civilizational unity, and it strengthens interdependency, and it brings cultural assimilations and cultural absorptions. Clear? But he's not talking about functions. But you can interpret it taking towards a functional point of view. But in the broad categories, he has been talked about, or he has been classified as a civilizational thinker who has taking, or who was referring to caste having a civilizational themes. So therefore, but if you talk about structural functional approach, what is called structural functional approach? What is the key element of structural functional approach? I think when I've talked about Parsons, you try to find out what are the key elements Parsons has tried to talk about. And if you find these key elements in the writings of N.K. Bose, then only you can consider him as a structural functionalist. What are these key elements of structural functionalism? The key elements is homeostasis. The key element is maintaining of order, elasticity, equilibrium. So I think the functionalists use these kind of interpretations, but here he is not using such terms. But if you talk about M.N. Srinivas, S. Sidhu, and Andre Bete, they have also not used these terms, but their interpretations largely strengthen that how structure exists as a caste, as a structure exists, and how does it having operational functions. But N.K. Bose is linking with civilization and civilizational point of view. So therefore, we will not keep him in structural functional approach. Rather, we'll say that his larger ethos is on civilizational point of view, that how caste is considered to be a trait of Indian civilization, and this trait of civilization brings unity and brings communities together, and it is not creating a kind of competitiveness which has emerged because of the British Raj.